Welcome. I'll be reacting to Sapphire and Steel, story/assignment 4, episode 4. I think this has been the shortest assignment so far. This is the final part, and I don't know if I'm ready. That last one was intense. Fortunately, I have all of you watching it with me, kind of, so we'll make it through. Or at least most of us will. If this is the end of the channel, it's been nice knowing you. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original. And no spoilers in the comments.
Take time back now.
Ah, no. This is just going from bad to worse. Oh, thank goodness.
It's too late.
Yeah,
It's too late to save those people.
that's the second time you failed.
Hey, she's doing whatever she can.
Is she in danger?
Don't tell her.
We are all in danger. The man on the stair? Yes, that's why you must leave. Suppose she's the best friend I've ever had. Story of my life knowing how to pack a case. I'm almost an expert at it.
Yeah, I feel that. I moved 4 or 5 times in the same year one time. There's that symbol again. Maybe it slides in the part that was on the camera. If I was in danger, I would not be spending time like this. I would have a case open and done. Close it! Like, I'm a Californian. Not only do we have a go bag already packed, but I have a list on my wall. In case of wildfire, grab this, 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 and this. Add it to your bag, you're out. How is she this disorganized? In my area, if you cannot get out of the house in less than a minute, it could be life or death. I would be long gone. I would have had my case. I would have been out of this place by now. I don't know what she's doing. Like, she just watched her friend be burned alive. Why is she still here? I mean, I like the actor. I'm glad she's in the scene. But, like, what?
Mr. Williamson, photographer, was no more than a clever conjurer.
Huh?
Light patterns, multiple images, mirrors. A few cheap tricks to impress the ladies.
Well, at least he bothered to impress them.
You know, she has a point. Steel, you've been really not being nice to Sapphire this episode. You could learn a thing or two.
He combined pictures taken at different times.
They never learn, do they?
About the dangers of mixing the old and the new. That was his first trick.
What are you up to now? Okay.
A kaleidoscope. A toy invented in 1817.
Uh-huh. Those are so fun to play with.
A mirrored prism.
All right.
A photograph taken from the multiple image slide.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness, you are clever. I wonder Ruth was impressed.
The more numerous the reproduced images.
Got it.
Is there a film in that camera?
It's not safe. At least he's listening to her now.
He invited it here, he dragged it here with this kind of funnel.
Like a siphon.
Yes. Trapped and held by their own reflection. Ruth and Williamson were killed by him. He imprisoned them in a photograph and then burned them alive. That must never happen again.
Ah! I think this explains why Steel has been, shall we say, on edge. I think he feels personally responsible that he wasn't able to save those two, and he's lashing out about it at other people. I've seen this before from humans. He's not human, but apparently he has that aspect where when you personally feel guilty about something, rather than taking that on, you attack other people. It's not good, but it is realistic. I think Sapphire understands that, which is why she's not lashing out in return. She's just like, hey, cut it out. Stop that.
Who is it, please?
2 more people.
Can we play games with them?
Later.
The only one left to help us is Liz.
Well, good thing she's a slow packer then.
Something else.
Whoever took this photo did a great job. It's a beautiful shot, honestly. The way her skirt is billowing and everything.
Liz?
We need
Please,
help.
Liz. The rent's paid up. Well paid in advance, so you can keep what's left over.
Oh, thank you.
Would you mind? Thanks.
Well, at least it let her leave.
Borrow from their minds. It can be done.
If only Silver was here. Oh, this is brave of her.
You must help us. Yes, of course, but I really don't know what to do. Now, there are some framed pictures in the corner of the cellar. Do you see them? Then bring them here now.
Well, good thing they were... Ah! Creepy children. Good thing they had Liz here.
Now, do you remember the mirror on your dressing table? Yeah? Angle the pictures towards you.
Okay.
Like that. Hurry, Liz. What's happened to him?
Where's Sapphire? Oh. Great sound design right now.
In years to come, I'll find a photograph. Your photograph. I'll be back.
Okay, so just don't take any photos.
The kaleidoscope.
Uh-huh.
In 12 minutes and 9 seconds, a ship is due to sink.
Where?
In the Arctic Ocean, west of the Bering Strait.
Oh.
It will remain immersed in a pyramid of ice for 3/4 of a century. We must be sure that this is on board when the ship goes down. And in 75 years' time, we will be waiting.
Find every photograph of you that there is. Burn them. Never have another taken.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this is a story that has actually gotten more frightening in modern times because back then it was fairly easy to avoid having a picture taken of yourself. Not now. Every time you stop at a light, every time you walk past a building or a car, there are cameras pointed at you. Basically, almost 24/7, you're having a picture of yourself. Not to mention everyone just out vlogging and taking photos constantly on their phones. If she lived in this time, I don't know what she would do. She'd have to move out in the middle of nowhere or something. It was incredibly brave of her to come and help them. She could have walked away. Instead, she came in, she saved them, she stopped this being, at least temporarily, and put a huge target on herself. Sapphire and Steel didn't really do much this story. It was Liz. Obviously, she couldn't have done it on her own because she needed instruction from Sapphire and Steel on what to do, but she's the one who did it. Even though this was really a short assignment, it packed a huge punch. It is definitely the most memorable so far. But thankfully, I got all the way through it. He's clearly still in his kaleidoscope, and we are safe. So I'm sure there's no longer anything to worry about. I'm sorry, who are you?